Hey guys, it's AvAngel, welcome back to the channel, and today you join me at my little airline, and I decided that I should probably record this just for posterity's sake, because it can't be this easy, can it? So I've been doing I did my PPL, which was a single circuit, right? And I thought, you know what, let's go to school together, because I have my PPL, I've got my 2 little flights, let's go take, and for some reason, despite my entire career being in Germany, the commercial license is in LA. This'll go well. Do we need to bother training on trim management, departure, dead reckoning, landmark navigation, arrival, first solo? No. No, we're going to go straight to taking the exam. Because I like to live dangerously. And the idea of flying in LA just seems like it's going to destroy my computer, so I'm kind of okay with it. Let's see how poorly this goes, shall we? Wait, I can pick the clouds or not? Ah. Let's have clouds. Clouds are pretty. So this is my first time taking this, and I'm not quite sure what it's going to ask me to do, other than what appears to be a simple A to B flight, rather than A back to A. So it can't be too difficult. I expect radio usage. Follow the flight plan. Let's see how well this goes. Okay, here we are. Dear gosh, I look haggard. It's how I feel right now. Okay. Straighten my head up with my head tracking there so I can at least look around. Okay, so some flags to pull out from the engine cover, static ports, chocks and pitot covers. And if you didn't know, you can actually check your oil on the 172. Looking good. Right, let's get inside the plane, shall we? Nice and simple. Okay, chop that off. Put this onto here. Let's go battery on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's turn the boost pump off. Clear prop. Bingo.
Welcome to your CPL check ride.
Avionics as well.
On your way to become a true professional
This
pilot.
is boding well. Thank you, Sim,
for this
for
check ride, you
being
will complete
smooth.
a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County.
Oh, goody.
Taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Fantastic. Let's have taxi clearance, shall we?
Cessna Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf with Oscar request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Cessna Delta X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf taxi to and hold short of runway 16 are using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120. 2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 or via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf.
A fun thing, I did actually pick the female voice to go with my female character, and it's just defaulted to a male voice in the career mode for some reason. Because it's working great. And so far, Van Nuys is appearing to be fairly smooth, although once we get above the buildings it might demolish my computer, so we'll have to find out. Just make sure we maintain our taxiing speed here, otherwise it gets upset if I go over the walking pace of a British World War II tank. Okay, let's pull ourselves into here. I'm not a big fan of these boxes, but with the annoying petulance of the sim, it's actually useful. I'll explain why once we take off.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf ready at runway 16. Our east departure.
Cessna Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf altimeter 29.
That's good, set.
902 departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16R.
Go for takeoff, 16R, Romeo Fox Golf.
Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf.
Let's do this thing, shall we? So yes, reason I leave these things on is because it can be incredibly petulant. I fly into and out of a lot of grass strips in my actual career location, and many airports that have a taxiway, it's one taxiway that happens to be kind of central, and you have to enter the runway and back taxi, right? The sim won't let you in career mode. You have to taxi across the rough grass and park at some arbitrary, it's decided is a hold short point that actually isn't a hold short point at all, and then request entry to the runway whilst in reality you would enter, or you'd request entry, enter, and back taxi. Or in reality's case, you'd declare you're entering and back taxi. And declare you're doing that, in fact, but apparently not. So we're heading for 1,500 feet initially, runway heading, so we're going to do just that. Looking at our flight course here, it's going to be just past the airport. We're starting to turn to the left. So we'll set up for that.
Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf. Continue for east departure.
Let's trim the aircraft. Let's acknowledge that.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf. Continue for east departure.
Approaching our point. Okay, looking good. That beeping, is it telling me I'm approaching 1,500? Okay. Start that turn whilst we continue our climb. Maintain full power for climb right now in our climb attitude. Perfectly on course here, nice and easy. It isn't very specific with instructions sometimes, which is quite unusual. That's our long final entry. This is apparently quite simple. Okay, so let's bring that power back here. Now we're above 1900, so we'll drop that nose down. Drop our power. Flaps are retracted. The aircraft is configured correctly as we need it to be currently. My beacon isn't on, so let's make sure we correct that. Hadn't done those. Whoopsie doodle. Yoke is engaged. Let's bring our altitude down, and you know what? I'm actually genuinely shocked how good LA looks, because in free flight, my sim would murder itself flying over this. It unfortunately struggles quite hard, things like that. I don't know why. In fact, in free flight, everything seems a lot harder. Like flying in the areas of Germany, I fly in with career mode. It struggles and stutters. Whereas in career mode, everything actually looks better in terms of resolution of textures and the loading of details and data. And it seems to behave better in terms of performance too. Also, I have noticed you need to restart the sim relatively frequently. It has huge memory leaks. Oh, this is our... Oh, right, this is here. Aren't we meant to be on comms by now for a final? You'd think. I mean, that's the runway.
Romeo Foxtrot Golf, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Oh, we're only just changing... Wow, okay.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Delta.
Interesting.
X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf frequency change.
Let's do that. Let's change frequency. Let's request a full stop landing. It's a bit late
Burbank
for this at
Tower
3 miles
Cessna
final.
Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf is 4 miles west 2,000 feet with India to land.
Cessna Delta, X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29er.
Landing configuration?
902 make straight in runway 8.
I'll take that. Straight in runway 8.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf.
Let's drop our speed down to our approach speed for the 172. We're looking for about 65
Romeo
here.
Foxtrot Golf. Follow the aircraft on final. 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
I have problems with that statement.
Cleared to land runway 8 Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf.
So I'm being cleared to land following an aircraft on final. So there's an aircraft that's less than 2 miles from the runway, ahead of me, somewhere. I have no idea where he is. So there's an aircraft ahead of me, 2 mile final. I am now cleared to land. He has not landed yet. So that is to suggest that when an aircraft is still landing, I'm already cleared. So 2 aircraft are cleared to land. It's not as though he's touched down and cleared of the active. That bothers me a great deal.
Don't sink.
But it's a video game, career mode, and I'm not taking this as the most accurate, serious thing in the world. And that's okay. Hello, Los Angeles. Or LA County, at least. I should really pay attention to what I'm doing here. Is it to Bob Hope here?
500.
We're a little bit high, but it's not the end of the world. We've got a very long runway. And I'd rather expedite this matter than otherwise. Speed's coming down just right. Didn't see that other airplane though. Weird, huh? Intercepting the slope as we should be here, so that's nice. We'll round out that little bit of gas to maintain that speed. Aiming at the touchdown's location. We're a little bit low now, but that's okay. Bags of runway to mess with. Absolutely smack on the center line. A stunner. Let's slow down here. Maybe we can hit the taxiway exit. We can.
Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf exit runway when able.
Roger Dodger. Exiting runway when able. Romeo Fox Golf.
Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf contact ground on 1-2 tree. Niner.
I would totally say Roger Dodger on the radio. I'm cool that way.
1-2 tree. Niners Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf. Burbank ground Cessna Delta. X-ray Romeo Foxtrot
Cessna
Golf
Delta.
request taxi to parking.
X-ray Romeo Foxtrot Golf taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 7.
They weren't screwing around.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 7 Cessna Romeo Foxtrot Golf.
Whoa, hello. Why did you suddenly... You were flawless, Sim. This entire time. You were completely flawless, and now you decide to throw a fit. I don't understand this, Sim, sometimes. I had perfect performance. I just landed smooth as silk into this place, and now it's stuttering on taxi. We'll be back in a second. Okay, and into our parking stand we go. Okay, stop at parking stand. Parking brake applied. Shut down the airplane.
You've performed great today.
Hey!
Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
And we passed. Oh, we passed. Nice. Okay. And we did pretty well, too. Ah, what did I miss out on? Flight plan, respect, and taxi path. Oh, come on, the taxi path. I'll take that. That's almost a complete pass. That is not bad at all. See what options it gives us next. If it gives us tailwheel endorsement, I'm doing it here and now for you. Yeah, baby, we got our commercial.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
Okay, let's go straight to... Are you serious? I need 5,000 credits to take this? Well then, I guess we're not doing this, but we can take a commercial mission, and we're going to do just that, because I'm here, I might as well do it, so... We have our commercial, we can now do commercial things. And we can now do ferry flights, which is just... Wow, is that it? Really?
You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you...
Okay, fine. Yes, Heidi. Where are we going? Here's our mission. So it's Neumagen. Return in 172 to its home base. Seems fairly simple. As long as the sim chooses to behave, that is. And hopefully this will actually give us some credits, which will be very useful, because it's now a commercial flight. Yeah. Looks simple enough. Mr. Klimek has sent his precious plane away for maintenance. Is now awaiting it to be returned. Flown back near Neumagen. Very picky about his bird. Make sure the landing is spot on. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, he'll be on site when we arrive. Wonderful. So it's apparently 11 nautical miles. So this could be a fairly fast little delivery. And we get credits for it. 880 credits. Fantastic. This is how we'll have to work. I don't know how my commercial license costs more than my tailwheel cert. Convince me how that's logical in terms of this career mode. That my tailwheel cert, which is actually a fairly simple thing to do, costs more than a commercial pilot's license. There's some priorities wrong here. Or how I can get my commercial helicopter license without touching my private helicopter license at all. There we go. And, little sip of pre-flight tea. Now, I did actually put a mod into a lot of these German airports that got rid of a bunch of the default towers and makes them look a lot more like they actually should. There we go. So now we have the correct towers in place, which improves things a lot. Let's get on board, shall we? Okay, so nice and quick and easy. We'll just go through this nice and fast. We're on our own in the aircraft today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Off with that. Bang with this.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Neumagen drawn is this charming little 172 Skyhawk.
Wow.
The
Text to
owner's
speech.
aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
It's a 172. It doesn't deserve that much treatment.
Echo
Oh, I like
Delta
this.
Romeo Mike traffic Cessna Delta. Oscar X-ray Kilo Golf is taxiing to runway 36.
And we're going from taxi to hold short. Bazinga.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic Cessna Delta. Oscar X-ray Kilo Golf taking off runway 36 south departure.
Okay, Roger Dodger, let's do this thing. And we are right here. I don't know why it's decided to give me arrows of departure on the runway, of all things. Oh, it wants me to back taxi. Right, slow down. So for once it's actually giving me back taxi instructions. I don't know why it needs to do this, I'm not quite sure. Let's make sure we're slow enough to not upset the simulator. Set where I want it to be. So everything is on, my beacon's on, my nav strobes, fuel pump is off. Correct tank is selected to both. That is all good there. Everything else is set. Avionics is set correctly. Transponder will need to be... We're in the runway right now, so that will need to be... on. Not that the actual sim here cares about me setting that. I forgot it's not touchscreen and it's a button, and now the sim's decided to be upset with me. There we go. We'll get to the back taxi point here, we'll turn around and we'll get ourselves out. Although with the winds as calm as they are, genuinely could have taken off either direction and it wouldn't have mattered. In fact, I could turn around now and be sufficiently far back on this runway. But it will insist on me going the whole way and I will follow its instructions or it will cry. And you get to watch me take my first commercial test and my first commercial flight. It's 11 nautical miles, so we'll be done in like 5 minutes. Will I absolutely bring you adventures doing various bush flying and shenaniganry adventures, firefighting and other things in career mode? Absolutely. Because it's actually a fun let's play gameplay kind of mechanic to the whole sim. And I do enjoy that. Alright. Let's do this. Departing 36. A little bit of rudder. Hold the nose a little bit there. Yes, the wheel's out of the runway. Shut up. Are you serious? It's bumpy and I'm doing a soft field departure. You moron simulator. Oh, the wheel's out of the runway. Yeah, you take off by taking the wheel out of the runway. Dumbass. I think you guys are going to enjoy career mode because it's going to mostly be me shouting at career mode. Is that the line? That is the line. Wait, that is... I think I know where this is. Koblenz is just up there. Oh, that is... Damn it, I know the town name. I know it. I know it. I have to know this now. I know the one it is because I just wrote about it. There's a Schloss Mackelberg up there. This is what I think it is. As I try to fly and do this at the same time. I think this is Boppard behind us. And that is Spey. That would be Oberspey, Bray, Heinz, Burbank, and Mecklenburg should be above us on the hilltop there. At least I think it is. I'm not meant to be going here. I'm meant to be actually flying to somewhere I'm going to, so I should not be doing that. Here's me sightseeing. But yes, Koblenz is like 20 kilometers up the river. This doesn't look right. No, this can't be. Because there's not the huge separation there where there's a sandbar that's basically formed as the river's eroding from the flow direction. This should be in that area. This doesn't feel right. It feels like it is, though. No, it's not even the Rhine. I'm an idiot. I got distracted from the location. Yeah, that's up there. Never mind. Ignore me. Here's me just looking around, paying attention to the wrong area, because I'm looking at exactly the wrong thing. I swear it looked like it, though. 10 nautical miles. Okay, yeah, look at the entirely wrong thing. I was convinced it was. So, do forgive me. Where's our heading? One of the true features I hate about this sim is trying to set this thing. Because it's such a pain because it keeps zooming in whenever I try to rotate dials. Oh, it's frustrating. How dare you? I think we're on course? I have no idea. Is it holding course? Did the autopilot engage? It did. Well, we're on track. Fantastic. And I have to look where we're going. Because I'm now convinced that's the thing. So, ED... No. Yeah, I swear that looked like that location. It did. It isn't it, but it looked like it. So if we look here, that's the... Yeah, that's there. Okay, so the place I was looking at is here. Yeah, because that's Spey. That's more like it, yeah. So this is what I couldn't see. There's a sandbar there where the river's being eroded because the river comes around, it's digging down, and it's pulling material out, so they've been reinforcing the area to kind of stop it from eroding more. Because that's where the Mecklenburg is. And this is where all the Schlosses are on the way up towards Koblenz, because it's where the toll on the Rhine was. And there's Koblenz and the Deutsches Eck. The main. Cool. So I was looking at entirely the wrong place, like an idiot, and I was convinced that same river feature was the same until I noticed the sandbar. Okay, so on approach here, we're coming in here, then I'm assuming we're going to be coming down. Where's our actual airport? It is here. Alright, so we're joining in here, coming this way, flying to base to final. I'm assuming... I don't know what this bit's for. But let's follow our instructions here.
Echo Delta Romeo, Delta Traffic Cessna Delta. Oscar X-Ray Kilo Golf 5 miles northeast 2600. Forward inbound to land runway 9er.
Nice and simple. No one's here to answer me, so it's fine. Right, so we turn here at this point. So basically, after we cross the river, we turn outbound for our base leg, and then run the pattern out over the river, turn past the river to final, and back in. Okay. So we turn just before that forest is going to be our base to final turn. I think we can work this out. Should be simple enough. Let's turn Otto off because we just don't need him. We're a little bit off track there. Let's see if we can reference any of these locations we need to see. Well, there's the river bend. So here's the kind of the headland portion we'll be using. So we'll be heading across here. That looks to be over there. Okay, this should all make a lot of sense. I hope. I like confirming visual references whether where I'm going, what I'm doing. It helps me to kind of frame what I'm actually up to in the airplane. Especially when it's an unfamiliar airport I'm flying into and I don't know my traffic pattern. It's good to compare it to imagery to work out what I want to do where. Okay, so is our field on top of this rise or below? I think it's on top of. At least there's a good chance it is. A little bit above our approach, but that's okay. Still can't quite tell where I'm going, but that's okay. So we'll fly outbound on our downwind leg, and it should be... I think it's there. I think that says there. Okay, we have a visual now, so that's good. So power's coming back. We're in flap speed, so we'll drop the flaps. There's that bit of forest I mentioned. There. That appears to be our runway, so... up here. Okay. That works just fine. Let's let the nose drop here, build some of the speed back. Now our guy's going to be upset if we don't land beautifully, so we'll do just that. Visual still, we're turning base now. Okay, some of these things I'm getting annoyed by, especially the flight boxes and the flight path, because on the ground, you know, the taxi markers can be useful when it's being petulant about where it wants me to go, but these are less so. Okay, we're kind of high up still. We'll drop this at just fine. Full flaps. He wants a nice smooth landing. We'll give him that. Turning to final now. Oh, we're flying too fine. It wants me to stick all the way. Fine. Petulant simulator can do what it wants. We're taking this a bit late, guys. Don't you think? Well, I'm turning whether you want me to or not now. I need to announce I'm actually doing it. Land on runway 09. Slows
Echo
down
Delta
a tiny little
Romeo,
bit.
Delta Traffic Cessna Delta. Oscar X-Ray Kilo Golf is on final runway 9er to land.
Little power. Catching a bit of turbulence up here, actually. Not much, but a little bit. Making our life more interesting. Oh, hello. Choppy, choppy. Oh, hello. Oh, now you're going to make my life harder. Okay, I see. He wants a smooth landing and it's going to throw a turbulence at me in the last second. I can dig that. Okay, you chose violence. We can work with violence. And now I'm way steeper than I should be. You want it smooth? Let's do smooth, shall we? Bub, how smooth do you want smooth? Silky smooth like a baby's bottom. Yes. You want to throw some turbulence at me last second? I can fight back too. You hear me? I can fight back too. And it's working just fine apparently now. That's a cool fire truck. I will say the unique vehicles of 24 are actually really cool. Bazinga. And there's our parking stand.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta Traffic
I can get
Cessna
behind
Delta.
this.
Oscar X-Ray Kilo Golf is taxiing to parking.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Much. I got geographically challenged halfway through, but that's fine. Let's see what we get. It better be a great score. Yeah. Runway excursion on takeoff. There was no excursion. Oh, this was it deciding that I had... Oh, I got an S! Nice! I guess that's good. No, the runway excursion was me doing a soft field takeoff to protect his precious aeroplane. Huh. Let's have a look at this and punish myself. That's rubbish. Yeah. Okay, so those are all fine. Those are common mistakes, not what I did. And we made our first money. And with this, we'll be wrapping up my first ever attempt to show you career mode in the sim. Again, I have some criticisms of it, and it's getting better. It's just... It's definitely got some weirdnesses that aren't realistic, but if you take it as a game within Flight Sim, it's fun. It's never going to compare, of course, to the add-on career modes that you can get third party. Those are obviously meant to be much more detailed, and that's fine. This is good for people who are just kind of getting into that side of Flight Sim, and I think that's good. It's enjoyable, and it's certainly novel. So there we go. We went to school with AvAngel, and I didn't crash a plane. So it's a bonus. And I got 900 credits. So I can go and not spend that on anything because I still haven't enough of my tailwheel cert. Which is so weird that it costs more than my entire commercial. That's so strange. But hey, why not?
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
I got a desk. And onto the sofa. I like the sofa. Ooh, is that a 310? That looks like a 310. But I got a desk now, okay? I'm happy. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.